Alright, 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 alright. What we got here? Today we're going to be replacing a refurb rack on this busted rack. Dodge right here. This thing is pouring on both sides. As you can see, it's on that side too as well. They replaced the outer rod on that side. That side is destroyed. I got a new one for this side. And this side is pretty much semi-new. I'm probably going to end up replacing it and just fixing it while I'm in this state right now. So, yeah, it's a 2003 Dodge Ram. Yeah, the power steering rack is it ain't too hard. You know, you got this bolt, you got one right here, and the ends. And of course, the two on the rack to feed it, and that's it. You just slide it on out of there. I'm gonna check everything, make sure everything is good. I don't see anything bad. I'm hoping this is not a bad one, but you know, sometimes when you get one out of salvage yard and they're like, oh, it's a remade one, you know, they check everything and it comes back worse than what it was, you know. So I'm hoping this one, but I can replace it. So if it comes back, I'll just take this one out and just have them, you know, get a new one. Or I could just take that one back and say this one's the bad one and have them get me another one or my money back and keep it. I'm just kidding. I ain't like that. But anyways, yes, this is how you get it. You just drop that out, knock these out, and we'll go from there. So, alright, so I got the rack in and got it put in. I had to clean up this area. That's the new rack. Here's the old rack over here. It's completely destroyed. Both ends was pouring, and as you can see, it's all caked up with some good grimy gunk. They probably had this thing, I don't know, in the truck for this is the the original rack. So yeah, it's just been pouring for a long time, and that's some years of, power steering. But anyways, it turned out really good. It's got a new power steering pump. You know, everything is, of course, that's a reef. Doesn't matter. Better than, and it's holding where it needs to be. Full, perfect. So, yeah, the lines I checked. Make sure you check your lines, the lines, this thing's cap is being stubborn to put on. Oh boy, come on, get in there. Okay, it just had to be in one certain way. But anyways, but the lines, they look like they replaced one line because it's got new footing. I put the clamps on there just to make sure they don't leak. So this line it's still good. This is your pressure line. And it goes down to the rack right there. And then here's your cooler for your transmission. This right here also leaks too. So it hasn't leaked, but it has some seepage on that. So I really don't know. I sprayed some stuff over here too, so that might have been it. But anyways, yeah, no leaking. The power steering works just fine. It took a while for it to bleed out. Yeah, it's really easy. It took maybe, me being lazy, probably 35 minutes to 40 minutes to pull it out. I just kept walking away from it, but if you stay on it, it should be like a good 20 minutes. Very easy. As you see that bolt right there, there's a bolt on that steering rack. That's just pop it off with the little pickle fork and then one bolt. Other than that, it's not too hard. Very, very easy. Alright. 3rd gen power steering rack for the win.